This is Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review with your NHL play of the day for Monday, March the 13th. We're going to get to a West Coast game on the ice tonight for our NHL play of the day. We had Calgary, last play of the day video on Saturday, a nice win there. We'll see if we can deliver another winning result tonight in NHL action. We're going to look at the St. Louis Blues taking on the Los Angeles Kings. This is a huge Western Conference matchup with major, significant playoff implications. The Blues and the Kings are both battling for a wild card spot. Kings are trailing the Blues by 3 points coming into this game tonight, so it's an absolutely huge game, huge 2 points at stake between these two teams tonight. And you know what? The Los Angeles Kings, I understand they've been better at home all season long than they've been on the road. They've also won 3 of their last 4 games, all of them at home. They beat Toronto in a shootout. They beat Nashville in overtime, and they beat Washington, a very impressive victory. But just how impressive is that win for LA against Washington? Capitals have lost 4 straight. Alex Ovechkin is mired in an absolutely awful scoring slump. He can't find the back of the net right now. And when he doesn't score, I mean, that makes Washington a much more beatable hockey team. They're not getting that stellar goaltending or defensive play lately, either the Capitals. So you got to take that win with a little bit of a grain of salt for the LA Kings. And to me, I see LA laying a minus 165 price as a home favorite in this game. And that's a little tough for me to wrap my head around that. LA's not a blow you out type of team. All right, their games are always lower scoring for the most part, grinded out type of affairs. They do enough to win. They don't usually win a lot of games by margin. And you could argue that the St. Louis Blues are the better of these two teams. I mean, St. Louis is ahead of LA in the standings. It's not like St. Louis is not in good current form right now. The Blues have won 4 straight games coming into this hockey game tonight. They beat Colorado and Minnesota on the road. The Minnesota road win in particular, very impressive win for them there. And then they return home and beat Anaheim and the Islanders, 2 teams that are definitely potential playoff teams this season. So they've won 4 straight games. They're playing good. They're getting healthier. Jake Allen and Carter Hutton in net have done a solid job for the St. Louis Blues. There's a chance that Colton Parayko on the blue line, key defenseman for St. Louis, he may be back in the lineup tonight after missing the last game due to injury. And Paul Stastny missed the last game due to the flu. He might also be back on the ice and in the lineup for St. Louis tonight in LA against the Kings. So not only the Blues playing good hockey, every bit as good if not better than LA, they're getting some key players back. They're getting a big plus 145 underdog price. And then you look at LA's struggles against teams with a winning record. 1-6 for LA. Their last 7 against teams with a winning record. A lot of their wins lately have come against, good but not great hockey teams. And that really does matter. And that's been the issue for LA. And I think it's a big reason why they're on the outside looking in right now. They haven't beaten enough of the good or better teams in the NHL. I just think they're laying too big of a price. I mean, this line opened at minus 150. Even that seemed a little bit high to me. But now the betting markets have pushed this one all the way up to minus 165. I think it's too high. I understand St. Louis has a long-term 1-12 record in their last 13 games in LA against the Kings. 1-12. That isn't good. However, it is worth noting that last year, one of those wins for LA or for St. Louis in LA, 2-1 in a shootout. So one of those wins was a recent victory for this St. Louis team. And overall, St. Louis has won 3 of the last 4 meetings against the LA Kings. I just think this line's too high. I mean, LA doesn't really put the wood down and beat up teams. They win close games usually when they win. I think this is going to be a close game, low-scoring game, defensive-minded with what's at stake. And I think that means we get major value here, taking back a nice plus price with the St. Louis Blues. So let's go ahead and make it official. Let's take St. Louis plus 145, rotation number 13. The Blues at a nice plus 145 underdog price. A live dog, in my opinion, tonight in LA with the St. Louis Blues over the LA Kings plus 145. That is your play of the day in the NHL for Monday, March 13th. All right, that'll wrap it up. I'm Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review. Until next time, enjoy the games and good luck.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing. Now not to mention a visit to our industry leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.